look at it, yes.
People felt he was such an important American figure. They wanted him to speak out on the issues of the day. And so Fred grew pretty comfortably into more of a public role.
You know, the Earth is a name for the place where everybody lives. And the moon is the name for the place where the astronauts go.
Every time we went through a national or international tragedy, my impulse was always to call Fred and put him on the radio. What shall we tell our children about the things that are in the news that seem so difficult, so tragic?
Pilot Mike Smith, followed by Krista McAuliffe, teacher in space.
Krista has in rehearsing the lessons she'll teach from space.
Good morning. This is Krista McAuliffe, live from the Challenger.
The lessons will be seen nationwide on public television.
5, 4, 3,
2, 1, and liftoff. Liftoff of the 25th Space Shuttle mission, and it has cleared the tower.
Challenger, go and throttle up.
Good, no.
How do we put it to children so they will understand? And part of Fred's answer was always to tell children that we, the parents, would take care of them. Sometimes I found that a difficult message myself as the parent of a young child. Sometimes I felt I was lying. I knew that there were things in this world that I couldn't protect my child from.
Sometimes we need to struggle with the tragedy to feel the gravity of love. Love is what keeps us together and afloat.
It's a beautiful day in the neighborhood, a beautiful day for a neighbor. Would you be mine?
You know, it must be tough
Could you be mine?
to be Fred Rogers with your mission in mind and then to have parodies.
I always want to live in a house like yours, my friend. Maybe when there's nobody home, I'll break in. I married a woman who said she was rich, spent all her money, walked out on the bitch. Won't you be mine? Won't you be my neighbor?
Eddie Murphy did that Mr. Robinson's Neighborhood, and I remember meeting him, and he just threw his arms around me the first time he saw me, and he said, "The real Mr. Rogers."
It's Mr. Rogers there in the...
On the left.
On the left, yeah. Now, how do you react to that?
Well, some of them aren't very funny, but I think that that a lot of them are done with real kindness in their hearts.
Mm-hmm.
I'm moving to a new neighborhood where I've made a new friend. Can you say hooker?
There were some that were not as kind in nature, and if they made fun of the philosophy, that was the only thing that offended him, I think.
The battle of the PBS stars. The crowd is literally buzzing with excitement as Mr. Rogers enters the ring. Oh, look out there, Fred.
Fred had such a great sense of humor, for the most part.
There's Child, obviously in shape and ready for this fight. But what about Rogers? Experts have cast aspersions on his manhood itself.
Fred would watch them with the rest of us, and everybody would be laughing, and I just wonder if a little bit of Fat Freddy came back.
Just before getting to adolescence, he didn't have an easy time making friends, I don't think. He got a good taste of what bullying was all about.
I've often wondered if there hadn't been a Fat Freddy, would there have been a Mr. Rogers?
You can feel the momentum actually swinging toward Child. And what just happened there? He grabbed a puppet. Oh, look at this. He's hitting Child with the lovable King Friday and the Fred Shepard Stallion.
laughter record. Used to play one like this when I was a young boy. You see, I felt that the adults around me were pressuring me to be what I couldn't be yet. Act like a grown-up, I'd hear them say. Well, I was afraid they'd laugh at me when I tried. So I found a record like this. And I could make the laughs start and make them stop whenever I wanted to. For someone who hated to be laughed at, it was a good feeling to be in charge of at least this laughter.
I think that those who would try to make you feel less than who you are, I think that's the greatest evil.